Okay, so we brought the assets in. We have actually lined them up so that we get a nice smooth transition from one to the other. It looks like they just belong. So everything works perfectly. And we can link those to a rocket if we wish. Now we can also add them to our custom content. So you've got templates in custom content or wherever you've got them. So I've actually got my rockets here. Here's a rocket and I can actually add this in. Now it's going to remember the looping options that you've already decided. So be a little bit careful with that. So I'm going to choose scene and I'm going to choose launch. So launch is selected, custom content, it's selected, save. I'm going to call it launch fire. And then I'm going to click OK. And there's launch fire. The image that I had there was the one that was chosen. So if I wanted a better image for it, I could have chosen something like that. And I could have zoomed in if I wanted, but you get the idea. Now we can actually look at the other one. So I'm going to go back to my scene and I'm going to choose flying. And I'm going to choose a flying image. Again, I can zoom in if I want, but I'm just going to do it in the custom content. I'm going to save that and then call that one flying fire. Okay, so I've now got launch and flying fire. So they'll be usable again next time. Just drag them in and off they'll go, but they won't ask you about looping. So if you actually want to launch them or link them to a rocket, you can take the rocket. Now the rocket is absolutely massive. When it comes in, it's huge. So I'm going to make it like 30%. I've locked my height and my width, so it's going to be quite small. Let's just make it 20%. So you've got a little rocket there. Okay, so we can choose where the rocket's going to be. You can actually go back and look at your scene if you want. So here's my scene. Here's the rocket selected. My playhead is way over here. So if I actually look at my transform, it's in the silly place. I'm just going to take the keyframe and just drag it right to the beginning. And now we can see that it appears to be working in the right place. Okay, you can actually move the rocket if you want. You can move it, maybe move it over a little bit up or whatever. You can fiddle around to your heart's content. I'm not going to worry too much. In fact, what I'm going to do is pull it there and I'm just going to pull it to the right place. Now you can play with the distance between these and make sure it's before and after the fire, but I'm going to say just about there is fine. And take this transformation keyframe and just drag it to the beginning and now everything will work perfectly to start off with. But obviously it's not linked. So how do you link it? It's dead straightforward really. You can choose launch. So that's the launch fire. Choose the link button and click the rocket, and then choose flying, choose the link button and choose rocket. Okay, so now if I come here and I choose the rocket and I was to move the rocket around, the fire is going to move with it. Okay, so whatever it does, even if I rotate it, the fire is going to be rotated and it'll just work that way. Okay, you see I've just got silly animation. And then you can animate the camera, you can animate the rocket, whatever you want. So the rocket or the camera, and then you'll just get it flying through the scene however you want to do it. Obviously I've not got the camera animation turned on. But you can see that's how you can link them together. Hope you found this useful and you're going to enjoy using it.